So earlier this year, we saw companies reaching for the sky, and I mean this quite literally. DJI with their Flycar 30, Zipline with their Platform 2, and Amazon finally delivering some packages after who knows how many years. And all of them are in a race to dominate the airspace. And will it work? Probably not, because nobody wants noisy drones flying over their private property multiple times a day. But it didn't stop me from wondering, can't I build my own? The first step is to design the dropping mechanism. Now, contrary to techniques used on a DJI drone, where they slap an Arduino onto it and use the light located underneath the drone to trigger the dropping mechanism to drop the package, I didn't have a light under my drone. So I had to do this using a good old friend, like CAD. There were a couple of iterations that I really believed would work, including a cool claw-like mechanism that had a lot of gears, racks and pinions and screws and worms and a bunch of stuff. Man, let me tell you, I really thought I cooked. But I eventually settled on these two components, the droke and the flatch. Essentially, the droke is the component that is attached to the drone and holds the flatch in place. When it's time to deliver a package, a latch is released and the flatch falls off, delivering the package. Now, when it came to designing these, the process was surprisingly fun, because I got to use the generative AI feature on Fusion 360, which meant that I could optimize each of the parts to minimize the material and get a super cool organic looking touch. Now, let me explain generative AI to you. Essentially, what you get is three geometries: preserved geometries, obstacle geometries, and a starting shape. The preserved geometries are what you want to keep. You're basically telling the AI, do not touch these. The obstacle geometries are what you tell the AI, stay away from these, and I don't want you to generate anything in these parts of the design. And the starting shape is basically like, you know, what am I expecting? Or if you're minimizing the material, start with this shape and cut away from it. The other thing you need to add is a bunch of constraints, which you add using forces. These are the forces you're expecting the object to endure while it's in use. So design this keeping in mind that if it can't tolerate these forces, it's trash. And with all of that in mind, you give it to the AI and you let it cook. And once you're done, you get a pretty organic looking finish that could never have been designed by a human. And you minimize the material costs, which is an added bonus, because the less weight you have, the better the drone flies. Now comes the part we all love, the 3D printing. When it got to this part, initially I printed this thing just using a normal Creality printer, using PLA plastic. And when I saw that removing the supports took me a literal 30 minutes just for me to break it while trying to land this thing on the droke, I knew it was done. And that's where I resorted to get a cool resin print, courtesy of Justway, which delivered a spectacular job. And if you know anything about resin printing, is that there's zero supports and it came out super clean and it got a cool futuristic look. So the next part of all of this is the electronics. How exactly do we get the drone to know when to drop the package? The easiest part would just be to add a button to the controller and press it when it's time for the drone to drop the package, right? So let's actually just try that. We can accomplish this by using a powerful microcontroller like an ESP32 to intercept the signal that the receiver is sending to the flight controller. Essentially, everything that your receiver is sending to your flight controller is the state of your transmitter, which is your controller. Every button that's been pressed, every switch that's been flipped, and every knob that's been turned. And since we're intercepting the signal with the ESP32, we can decode the signal, and the ESP32 will now have the knowledge of your entire controller. So we can just tell the ESP32 to release the latch when a certain button has been pressed. And since when you're flying your drone, you're not pressing every single button at the same time, we can just assign it to one of the unused buttons. And voila, just like that, we've got the drone to drop the package whenever we want it to drop the package. Now that the design and the electronics are done, it's just a case of putting everything together. And although the drone didn't have that much space and it was kind of like fitting 10 people in a car, when everything did fit, we were ready to take this thing for a flight. Okay, maiden test flight. It works. Let's go! And nothing is broken. It works! Once maximal confidence was achieved, it was time to call up the gang and launch the drone. Cue the montage. This is the gang. We're at the sites. There's the other gang. They're on the stairs, ready to receive the package. Those three fine gentlemen. Wasila, how are you feeling?
Feeling awesome, man. Should be a good one.
Kiara, how are you feeling?
Really cool.
Cool.
This will be really awesome.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Dan, how are you feeling? You got your
We'll
DH.
see
I
what
think you're
happens.
feeling the best out of everyone, bro.
But I'm feeling good.
Okay. Now get me in the camera. Get me.
Yeah, hey, man.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling excited. I've been working on this thing for so long. I didn't think it would work, but I guess it worked last night in my room, so it should work today. So what are you eating there, Dan?
Celebratory gurt.
Excellent, excellent. What do you think of the drop though?
Very nice day. When it's planned. Good day.
Should have been up there. But you know, for another time. Technical difficulties. Otsila, the head cameraman. How does it feel? You can actually see your portfolio now, bro. Good job.
On my side, I had some pretty good shots. I got the landing. And hey man, we just need better catches. We'll be good.
Yeah. Ponso, the head catcher.
No, bro.
You're
This is not the
responsible.
head catcher, bro.
Look.
Or maybe he's what is it, self-employed. He wasn't supposed to catch the drop, but then when the drop came, he pushed Benji out the way. We'll have to review the footage for that.
I'm a D1 boss, baseball player, so that catches me.
Yes, sir.
Anyways,
But you didn't catch it. Anyways, let me not ruin your interview.
I got chocolate out of this, so I'm happy. And hey, the drop was cool.
Hey, listen,
Benji.
I just want to say, thank you for the chocolate, bro.
Wait. Both you and Ponsa have mentioned the chocolate now.
Like, bro.
But there's one chocolate.
Listen, we could make negotiations, dog.
Negotiations. All right.
Get this.
Wait. The treaty. Let me get it one more time. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Karabo,
Yes, sir.
the cameraman on
Yeah.
part 2,
So
who
like-
recorded portrait mode instead of landscape.
I saw it like fly. Was it a bird? Was it a plane? It was a drone.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's gonna see y'all acting like this. Bro, stop dropping your birds, bro.
Dan don't know how to eat yogurt, bro.
There's too much going on. Anyways, so what do you think? Success?
God, it was definitely a success. We got some good shots in. The drone did what it was supposed to do. The drop was good. And yeah, it was a successful day.
Excellent. Ciara, the DJI
Yeah.
drone specialist.
Yeah.
How do you think it went?
No, I think it went well. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not like your friends. Like, but it was cool.
It's fine, we'll make this interview short. But yeah, are you excited to rig out your DJI drone? I'm pretty sure we can slap some delivery stuff on it. Yes?
What? Yes.
Yes. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. And
Make it an attack, bro.
that's a good idea, but we'll make that off camera. So yeah, for my side, I think it was a success. As I said earlier, like a lot of work put in, a lot of parts printed, and the fact that it actually dropped and we got the shot, it wasn't as grandiose as we wanted, but it was good enough, and it was a proof of concept, and the concept worked. So I'm very happy, very pleased. Thank you to everyone who helped me. These
Getting
guys.
contracts soon.
Yeah, they're getting contracts, you know. Added to their LinkedIn and PR as well. Thank you. Called you on short notice, but it worked. So yeah, good day, good day. And yeah, that's it. You have just built your very own delivery drone. Well, turned your drone into a delivery drone. Anyways, at the end of the project, I was pretty chuffed with how it came out, because as compared to the last time I did this project, things came out a lot better. So I want to thank everyone who supported me during this project, because balancing this and uni was a hectic time crunch, and I wouldn't have done it without the support of my friends, my family, the technicians at the lab, and just everyone who was involved in the project. Big shout out and thank you guys. So I've left a link down below with a whole article I wrote out on how you can do this whole project, and yeah, it has all the code and all the resources that you'll need. And yeah, that's it from me. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you want me to build next, or any kinds of videos that you want, whether it's like vlogs or whatever. Yeah, just send it. So yeah, adios baby.
Okay, okay, and drop.